by Lokesh Abrol. So students, the lesson is basically about the smallest district of Karnataka, that is Coorg, which is also known as Kodagu, which lies midway between Mysore and the coastal town of Mangalore. Okay? So, this place is described by the author as a land of rolling hills and heavenly beauty. A proud race of martial men, beautiful women, and wild creatures inhabit this land. 30% approximately of the land area is covered with evergreen forest, and it is famous for its spices and coffee. During the monsoons, it rains heavily. So the best time to visit Coorg is between September and March, when the air smells of energizing coffee and the weather is absolutely perfect. On top of that, coffee estates and colonial bungalows canopied by huge trees abound here. So the Coorgis are fiercely independent people who might be of Greek or Arabic descent. According to one story that supports this assumption, when returning was not feasible, a part of Alexander's army moved south along the coast. They got married to locals and settled down in Coorg. Their culture is evident in the martial traditions and the marriage and religious practices of Coorg that are different from those of Hinduism. Kapiya, a long black coat with an embroidered waist belt worn by the Kodavus, supports the theory of their Arab origin. Kapiya is similar to the kafiya worn by the Arabs and the Kurds. Now let me tell you students that the Coorgis are very hospitable people. That means they are very friendly and welcoming people. And they love to relate their stories of bravery and courage. The Coorg regiment of the Indian Army has won one of the highest number of awards. Isn't it great? And the first chief of the Indian Army, General Karyappa, was a Coorgi as well. And Coorgis are the only people in India. Coorgis are the only people in India allowed to carry firearms without a license. Yes, students, the hills and forests of Coorg rejuvenate river Kaveri, and Mahasir, that is a large freshwater fish, thrives in its water. The region is rich in flora and fauna. River rafting and canoeing are some of the popular water sports here. One can also enjoy adventure sports like rappelling, rock climbing, and mountain biking. Now, if we talk about other activities, so scenic walking trails, walking paths with plenteous wildlife attract a lot of trekkers. A panoramic view of Coorg can be seen from the top of Brahmagiri Hills. A rope bridge leads to the island of Nisargdhama. And let me tell you, one might even run into Buddhist monks from the Bailakup Tibetan settlement, India's largest Tibetan settlement. The author says that Coorg has many surprises waiting to be discovered by visitors searching for the heart and soul of India. Now, let's draw up a pen portrait of a Coorgi. So, are you ready? Let's do that. So, Coorgis belong to a martial race and are possibly of Greek or Arab descent. Their martial traditions and the practices followed by them during wedding and religious ceremonies are different are distinct from those of traditional Hinduism. Their traditional dress, the kapiya, which is a long black coat with an embroidered belt, is similar to the kufiya worn by Arabs. Coorgis are hospitable, they are friendly, they are welcoming, and they are valorous people. They are fearless, courageous people. They are the only people in India who are allowed to carry firearms without a license. So, this was the pen portrait of a Coorgi. Now, let's discuss the title, theme and message of the story. Okay, so Coorg is an appropriate title for this short article, right? So, now we are talking about the title of this particular chapter. So, Coorg is an appropriate title for this short article as the author tells the readers about Coorg and its culture, climate and inhabitants, its people. Starting with the size, location and beauty of Coorg, the author moves on to describe the hospitable and valorous Coorgis. The author even lists some of the things to do when visiting Coorg. In this way, the story gives us a glimpse of Coorg. Okay? Now, let's talk about the theme of the chapter. So, the theme of this lesson is to highlight the unique richness of Coorg and its people, to inform readers of the independence and fearlessness of Coorgis, who are possibly the descendants of Greeks or Arabs, right? The story also explores their culture and the flora, fauna and many activities to do in Coorg. So this was the theme, right? Now let's talk about the message. So students, Lokesh Abrol, the author of this particular chapter, through Coorg wants to give the message of unity in diversity. Yes, while Coorgis hold on to their traditions and practices that are different from mainstream Hinduism, they are an integral part of the Indian mainland. They add to the cultural diversity found in India. Yes, indeed, they add a lot. Okay, so basically the message of this chapter is unity in diversity. That there are many diverse people living in India, but we all are together, we all are united. Isn't it? So, we should always learn from all the messages that we get from our stories, from our lessons. Okay? So students, this was our third module where we have discussed the summary of the lesson Coorg. We have discussed the title, theme and message as